Hey, this is WoodysGamertag, bringing you part 2 of my flag capping tour. So what this is it shows you places on different maps that you can cap flags and defend flags. So just like part 1, it's boring but informative, and there's no really an order. There's not really an order, so you can watch part 2 and then part 1 if you stumble across them that way. But if you're the type of guy that loves those, that's new to me type moments, then this might be a good video for you. If you're the sort that really likes stories and gameplay, then click away. If boring but informative is not your thing, then you won't like this. So anyway, there it is. I hope you like it. So this is Scrapyard. On the Charlie spawn, there's 2 spots to cap this flag. You can either cap it from down here. Maybe if you own the Alpha flag already, this is a nice safe spot to cap it. Or you can cap it from right here. Now if you're standing, it doesn't work, but if you crouch or go prone, you can get in here and cap this flag. Defend yourself from there, or more likely from right there, because people don't tend to run up there as often as they go through the building.
Taking the lead.
On the Bravo flag, there isn't really a lot of safe spots to do this. A lot of guys like to tuck here behind this and defend themselves from this direction, but you know, it's a dangerous flag to cap. That's just the way it is. In defense, I like to stand here. I can last pretty long as these guys come in, and maybe long enough to build a kill streak and get that air support going. Oh, another thing for defending the Bravo flag is right here. So if they're spawning Alpha, then you can spend a lot of time here, you know, shooting people, and then when you hear that they're taking Bravo, come out and get the job done, and then retreat right back to your spot. That's especially true if you're running the silencer on your weapon. You remain undetected for a longer amount of time. Okay, so here we are on Skid Row. Usually off the opening route, I'll cap Bravo and start things off right. When it comes to this opening route and capping Bravo,
Securing B.
I sit here behind the barrels and defend myself. This is a mattress. Mattresses in this game are 100% bulletproof, which I'll talk about on one of the upcoming maps. But that means that I'll sit here and I wait, and oftentimes they come running through or up those stairs, and I'll just throw a stun and a Semtex as a preventative measure, just to discourage them from coming this way, because they do that a lot. On Charlie, there isn't any secret spot to cap this, at least that I know of. But I will say you're better off capping it from the back here, because I see guys sit right on this flag, and they're vulnerable to gunfire from up there and from here. But the further back that you get, the harder you are to shoot from the other spots, and that's a good place to be. And then on Alpha, you can cap the Alpha flag from outside here. So this is really vulnerable, because this alley is just, it's always filled with bullets. But you can sit here and cap Alpha from a more safe position. It also protects you from grenades. At the very start of this, a lot of guys will run a route where they come right down that tunnel and start leading with their grenades and their noob tubes. But if you cap from here, then it's not uncommon for me to have a bunch of dead teammates lying right there while I finish the capping job from this position. In terms of defending Alpha, you have a huge advantage of defending Alpha from here. And you know, sometimes if I'm on having a rough time with the game, I'll go to here on this map, and I almost always get an opportunity to work to my Predator and get the air power cooking and turn my game around. And that is if we need to hold Alpha. If we only have one flag, then I gotta leave my camping spot and go help the team win. Alright, now we're on Derail. The Bravo flag on... I'm sorry, we're on Subbase. The Bravo flag on Subbase is one of the most dangerous to cap in the whole game. I don't have much advice other than to use cover. This area is pretty common, and it works out okay. You can cap it from slightly over here, and you can also cap it from behind this Russian Hummer-looking thing in this area. So it's dangerous. I don't have any way to make it safe, but that's one thing that you got to use your cover. On Charlie, almost everybody caps Charlie from inside this building. It's not a bad idea to sit here and use this as some sort of cover as you cap it. But there's another spot people sometimes don't realize that you can cap it from outside the building. Right here. So if that ever works to your advantage, then it's something that you know. Alright, so now we're on terminal, and for Charlie I don't have anything special that you probably don't already do, other than to say if they have the alpha spawn, if you're coming from there, you did take cover and wait for them to come around, and if you expect them to come from here, take cover and wait for them to come around there.
Charlie secure.
On the alpha flag,
we've taken the lead.
Almost everybody caps alpha from this area here in the sunlight, and it's pretty vulnerable. Everyone knows that you can, noob tube from the hallway, but my favorite spot to cap alpha is from in here. And there's an opening route at the beginning of this map from the Charlie spawn where you can run up the escalators, run down this hallway I'm in, and then get your grenade on there. And especially if it's a frag grenade that's pre-cooked, you can get a lot of kills. And it's kind of rewarding when I'm the only guy alive and who finishes, avenges all those deaths and caps the flag from alpha. So my favorite spot to cap alpha on terminal is from in here. It is not out here in the open. And on Bravo, I don't have much to add except that is a really popular space to be shot from. So when I cap Bravo, I like to get here, use this thing as cover, and watch myself from that area. If someone's taking Bravo and I don't feel like he's got the map control for me to hop on with him, then it's a good idea to take your position over here and just open fire on that area. If someone's taking Bravo, the other team is likely, if they have the alpha spawn, to be coming that way. So just discouraging them by shooting bullets down that plane, it helps out the team. Alright, so now we're on Underpass, and I don't have any secret spots really, other than to say use cover. So when you take Bravo, be sure to stand in here and not out there. Oh, and actually on Alpha I do have a good spot. On Charlie, and this is good advice for every map, instead of standing right in the middle of the flag, which tends to be open, you want to be over here, protecting yourself from this, or protecting yourself as they come by that hallway. And Alpha, which is one of the better tips in this video, I think, you cap it from behind the mattress. So what happens at the beginning of the game, every time, you get 4 guys who run here on Alpha and use this stuff as cover. And that's not a terrible idea, and you can kind of shoot back from this spot, but there's an opening route on the other side, which has a guy using, lightweight, speeding over here and dropping a grenade on the flag, and oftentimes he gets double and triple kills, except mattresses. Mattresses in this game are completely bulletproof. Oh, it went through, but you don't get shot through mattresses, I promise you. And if you sit here and push up against this mattress, you will be protected from any kind of grenades or bullets that hurt the people who are sitting right on the flag. So this is a nice spot to cap Alpha, and you've got the cover of that mattress, which is much better cover than you might expect based on real-life experience. So here we are on Wasteland. And there aren't any secrets on Wasteland, things that you've never seen before, other than the same basic concepts that are true on any map. A lot of guys will take this from right here. And that's okay, I guess. But if you expect them to come from here, there are better spots to cap this flag, where you can control that engagement, where you can lower the profile that you have to get shot. If you expect them to come from this other side, then there are spots down here that you can use to protect yourself and cap flags while they're at it. Over on Charlie, everybody caps flags on Charlie right there on the flag for some reason. But you can control this engagement and wait for these guys to come around these high a little bit. Wait for these guys to come out and blow them away when they do. So there's no secrets on Wasteland. There's no secret walls or anything that you can do. But keep in mind these flags have a radius, and you can use these things to your advantage and kill people as they come to get you while you secure it. So that's my capping and defending flags. I hope that you guys learned at least one thing in this video, and if not, then Maybe next video I can teach you something.